Niger Nerds.
Hello and welcome to Niger's Kicking Out podcast. This is episode 257 and it's been a great week for everybody. A rare case where everybody had a very wonderful weekend. Red, how was female volleyball for you this weekend?
Awesome. Perfect weather.
Awesome. Perfect weather.
Yep. Okay. Everybody was out.
Okay, I'm happy for you. And Kex.
Sorry. Did you just say everything was out?
Everybody. Everybody was out.
Yeah, that way you're not beating the charges at all.
Exactly. Exactly. You're not even trying hard.
At all.
I'm good. Thank you today. Good week. Good weekend. Yeah, really pleased.
And I heard you guys. What?
Today, this is very shocking. Is this not 2 weeks running that these people are saying they're happy?
For the first time in years. It's been years now that they could go that 2 weeks and I'm happy. I'm like, wow.
I won't say anything because
what are they talking about?
I don't know because there was an international break last week, so I don't know
exactly
what they're referring to much.
This has been the longest continuous streak of happiness for them. In a long time now. So we're happy for you guys.
This stops very soon.
Before they get used to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And also this morning I heard that for some people they were not working this morning. So thank you, Amazon, for the world is outbreak. But we're here to talk comics today and also TV shows. So this week we are going to be talking Gen V.
Yes.
And then also discussing some of our favorite comic books that we've been reading as of late. We'll be talking Absolute Evil, and then we'll also be talking New Gods. Absolute Evil is a new event comic from DC that is trying to tie together all the Absolute books that have been happening. And then New Gods is by Ram V, taking a new look at, the New Gods, basically. But, before we get into any of that, any thoughts so far?
No. Just ready to hop right into Gen
Okay.
V.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Gen V, let's get into Gen V. This is the newest episode in Gen V.
Yep.
Before we get into it, how did you guys like it, hate it? Or more of the same?
No, I definitely didn't hate it. Didn't hate it. Honestly, I liked it, but there were some parts that, honestly, I felt like my brain was going to come out of my ears. I was that angry. I was very, very up. I'm off that. There's nothing that character can do to redeem herself. Nothing.
Okay.
So
who are you referring to, Marie or?
Yeah, Marie. Yeah, of course, it's Marie.
Okay, fair.
Marie.
That's interesting.
Oh, interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Completely. She's lost me completely. Yeah.
Red, you?
I'm not watching.
I think you're the wisest person here, so that's why we're going to ask the next terrible thing that is coming out. Red, you are going to be the one to watch it. You have to be the one to watch it because you cannot keep dodging all of this.
No, you guys you've not been giving me you've not been giving a ringing endorsement, so I'm like, okay.
So I want to ask what it is about this episode that you didn't like so much.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like the explanations that they've been foreshadowing a particular plot point for a long time.
Yes.
To the exclusion of logic. For something that should have been one of the first things people ask when they were talking about it, they made it seem like as if it's a big reveal, and it just made everybody in the show look completely stupid. That nobody mentioned this as a possible option. So it's like something we've said since the first moment we saw this particular character.
But remember that I think because again, you have to look at it that you're watching it from an outsider point of view. So you see a lot more. You see Sister Sage come. You see some of that. So
no, so I will give them that. But like from the moment she said, this guy doesn't have Gen V. This guy's power is to control people. There is an empty body in his house. I'm like, once you have those three pieces of information, even if it's not the first thing your mind goes to, it should at least come up as an option for you that, what if the guy is controlling this body?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Marie's ability to detect V.
Yeah.
Is it something she switches on or has to consciously check for it or not, because she's been in presence of that body a few times.
No, this is the first time.
No, second time at least. Was she not part of the break-in originally?
No, it was just Cricket and what's it called?
Kate.
Okay,
Okay.
that broke in.
Okay.
So I'm like, if you know this person, like even when they said Cypher is not the real body, like Cypher doesn't have Gen V in him, my first thought would be, even if I don't know about the existence of the body, would be, oh, so maybe somebody else is controlling Cypher.
It's
a leap, but I'm like, it's one of the, it's not in my, it's a leap, but I'm like, it's not a lot.
Yeah, but you would at least question.
Yeah.
This person doesn't have V,
and his power apparently is to control other bodies.
And in this universe, I'm presuming there's no other sort of powers that they are aware of beyond V.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
and then beyond him, forget Marie. Marie can be an idiot kid. But the fact that this information was told to Polarity, it was told to Stan Edgar, and none of them.
Edgar hasn't had 5 minutes with these kids. Edgar hasn't had
it's not about, like, I'm saying that none of them bring it up as even a remote possibility that, hey, you just told me Cypher abilities to control people.
Okay.
You just told me Cypher has a dead body. I mean, an old man's body in his basement. I think that old man's body is Godolkin. And Cypher doesn't have Gen V in his blood. I'm like, come on, you're supposed to be smart.
So okay, another question. I'm not sure if you show this.
Yeah.
Is it Edgar, right?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Godolkin is human, right? No, with no V. Is that
That was my understanding, because even I didn't realize that Thomas Godolkin had V. Because I mean, he created V, but we don't know that he used it on himself.
Exactly. So So
that was next generation that he was experimenting on people.
Would that have been also news to Edgar himself?
But even the biggest news is that them as the bigger leap for me was them assuming it was Godolkin's body. Because I don't know. I don't know how they got to that particular stretch that he has Godolkin's body in it, but they didn't get the stretch that
I don't know how they. I think something.
No, I think I don't think that's a big of a leap. I think they'll talk about, we found this dungeon, this Odessa thing here. This guy's got a body, which they assumed to be his dad, or maybe he told them it was his dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then they know there's a link between. They found out there's a link between Cypher and the Odessa project.
Yeah.
And wasn't, sorry, no, I'm getting this wrong. Oh, no, so the picture was of Cypher and Marie as a baby, not. I don't know. So, when they said it, I didn't think that was too big. I didn't think it was too big of a leap. But I wouldn't argue if you said that they didn't have enough information to jump that. Maybe because I'm watching from on the outside, we've kind of theorized.
Yeah. Well, I was like, it didn't, that particular, because and even forget you assuming it's Godolkin, like it's Cypher, the assumption that, this person is going to help us because
yes,
you don't know this person's motivations, you don't know anything about this particular person, and you just assume that is going to be the solution to your problem without even trying to find out anything more.
I agree with that one.
So it's like,
agree with that.
What is going on here?
That whole scene.
Yeah.
In my mind, when it got to that scene about, should we wake him or not, I just assumed this is the time that Marie would decide to heal Kate.
To confirm.
To have her to confirm. That seemed to be the logical steps to be taken. But obviously it wasn't.
No, for me, I actually buy not healing Kate at all. Because even up till now, I don't trust Kate.
So I agree.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, in my view, the enemy you know versus the enemy you don't. If I'm opening a potential villain and I'm worried, I was like, okay, you know what? I'll hear you. You check. I mean,
but it's like
I would have taken that odds personally. But
So
yeah,
Kate is the kind of character that if she finds out something that would potentially benefit her and screw you over, I don't trust her not to switch sides immediately. So it's like the only chance that Kate will tell me the truth is if it's also beneficial
but
to
at
me
that
and her.
point, I don't even think there's much that the situation Kate is in. I can't see anything helping her or not helping her. She's almost in
Oh,
this.
she switches to Godokin. She already has her full power back. She has no reason to help you again. And then Godokin tells her, "Hey, sell these people out for me for
No,
whatever reason."
wait.
Yeah.
Why would she switch to Godokin because she can't switch to Godokin unless Godokin is healed? And the point is she better
Like,
off?
there's
She's better off helping Marie.
Yeah. So I'm saying that there's no incentive for Marie for Kate to help Marie after she's been healed. Like,
yeah, but
it's just vibes, and then
but there's also no incentive for her to wake that guy up either. Either way,
if the guy like I'm scanning his mind and I can realize, oh, I can tell Kate I can get this girl to heal you.
Is Kate a mind reader, or she compels you to do stuff, or does she read minds? I can't remember.
No,
She does both.
Okay,
I think
that's a good question.
I just can't remember if she reads minds or tells you to do stuff.
Or pushes mind.
Yeah.
I think she pushes you, so that might even solve our entire.
So like a Killgrave.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think wow, that's true. That's how little I care about.
Yeah,
this
she can't read minds.
She can.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna.
She cannot read minds, someone's mind simply by touching him, unless they're also within range of her constant ability. To do the compulsion bit, they're saying that she actually needs to touch you.
Yes.
But she says she can read minds.
Okay,
fair enough. But then, I don't. For me, I honestly, I don't trust Kate at all. It's like trusting somebody that I know doesn't have any incentive to help me at all in the first place.
So just to clarify, they said that the reason why they didn't show a lot of her reading minds is because Shetty was given medication to dull her powers.
Okay.
This was like last
season,
and when she stopped taking it became clear that she could read minds.
Gotcha. Okay. So Marie, let's give a synopsis of this episode. Marie leaves the rest of the Scooby gang at Edgar's bunker, and she's going to. Is it fight Cypher or
not to release Godokin, because that was the plot at the end of the episode, that if we get Godokin on our side, it would help us against Cypher.
Okay, so we'll get Godokin, and Godokin, because Godokin is the Mr. Sinister basically of all the anyone with any powered person, all the soups, he knows how to defeat all the soups. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong? Or he can create
he will have knowledge that
of how to and because Cypher is part of the Odessa project, you know. Okay, so she gets joined by Kate, and they find the body that Cypher has been taking care of, basically, and then Marie asks him that if I heal you, will you help us? And he nods. And Marie heals the person, and then lo and behold, it is Thomas Godolkin, but he's also powered or super powered or whatever, and has been controlling the person who we think is Cypher and doing all these things with Cypher. And then we also find out, okay, Marie happens to heal, what's that guy's name as well? Polarity of his tremors.
Yep.
And so he no longer has tremors. And Polarity also realizes that he can create like an electromagnetic field that disrupts Cypher's ability to possess people or soups or whatever. And so Polarity, what was that boy's name? The one that jumps, that is now a bit more stable. Sam, Cricket, and the flying guy all end up fighting Cypher. Interesting. Okay, all end up fighting Cypher. Sorry, I'll come back to that. While Marie and Kate go to resuscitate Godolkin. Once they do, they find out that he's not in he's not compelled to help them at all. He doesn't want to help them, and then he goes into this, and then he wants to start calling the students of God.
Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's an apocalypse thing. Yeah, it's an age of apocalypse thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now I think it's a bit of a stretch for them to theorize that Godolkin is the source of Cypher's ability. I genuinely think that. I also think it's a bit of a stretch that they think that once they revive Godolkin, he will help them automatically. I mean, why don't you just kill Cypher? You could just shoot Cypher in the head.
I mean, all of them
Or who
together
you
can
think
kill
is Cypher?
Cypher.
Yeah, all of you together can. Particularly once you found out that Polarity
Can't stop him.
said can stop him,
Although Polarity wasn't able to stop him when they were fighting.
which I don't understand.
I think he can only stop him from possessing himself.
Himself.
So
really?
Cypher cannot possess him. He can always push Cypher out.
Okay.
Yeah. But stopping him in a fight is like, yeah.
Okay, then let him go. Let only him go and fight Cypher.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry. But Cypher,
Yes.
the body being controlled,
Yeah,
has
they don't
no
know.
superpower beyond.
Beyond that.
He's not even durable, is he? He's not even
He's
like
not.
V-level
He's pure
durable.
human.
No, but Cypher, the body, Hamish Linklater, the human Cypher.
Yeah,
Cypher, the receiver, not the transmitter.
yeah.
The person that we know as Cypher,
Yeah.
right? He's human. He's base human.
Yeah, so what I'm saying,
Yeah.
so even it's
But they were
Just
hitting him and
Polarity
throwing him.
kill him.
Yeah, but they were even throwing him a few times.
Yeah.
what did he land hard? I need to watch.
No, not really. It landed TV hard, not
So
serious hard.
it's not like they smash him against a wall and the wall cracks level of hitting.
No.
him.
Because it was doing the war that was happening where they were fighting.
Yeah, but
Okay.
not at him. So I'm like, why did all of you have to come and fight Cypher? Polarity I just said, all of you, go out. I'll take care of him. It can't do anything to me. I will beat this guy myself. There was no
I thought
point
he
for
was
all
actually.
of them.
I thought he could even create a disruptive field that doesn't allow Cypher to
So,
take
nah.
over anybody.
Maybe
That
that's
was
what they'll
not my
figure out
expectation.
next episode because it's the
So we
that's
already-
the Deus Ex Machina for them to win the fight.
To be honest, if you just stay far away and shoot him, he's dead.
He's dead. There's no.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not that.
Yes.
It's not that part.
He's-
Like
he's-
even
he's
even the
quite
final
easy to-
Cypher, it's like. I'm not even sure why he's going out in his own body like that. It's like the domestic for someone like that. With his
No,
abilities.
that one. You understand that he hasn't been out in.
I get that. But if next episode is going to be the one announcing himself and saying I'm
course
back,
he will.
I'm like
Of course
that.
he will.
It should do that. But I'm like, that's the
Of course he
most
will.
possible way to go about your plan.
He will. You too.
Yeah, but
I'm expecting too much.
no, to be honest, that one I can even
No,
head on
it's-
that one because if
Yeah,
you,
this
if
is
you've
not
been-
difficult. Now.
I mean, we don't know how you got into that state, but if you've been in that state, I'm
No, we
presuming
do.
for
The
decades.
fire, we do. It was the fire from.
Did that?
We saw a prologue, but go on.
Oh, okay, I forgot that actually. So, okay, yeah. So, but he's been in that state for quite a
Yeah.
while. So I can see
You
why
want to experience everything.
you want to be back out
You
there.
want to eat food.
Yeah.
You
No,
want to
him going out doing everything. But what I'm saying is that him
puppet
announcing
someone else
himself,
to be doing
him announcing himself to be the head of the plan. That I am
Yeah,
back.
but
I'm-
these guys are always megalomaniacs. You know,
This
say
guy,
they
this
go
guy's
wall.
he invested with his name after him. Yeah,
They
that
go
guy's
wall show now.
Should
They
have
go wall
never-
show.
he's
Anyway,
an engineer now.
Jesus.
They can't do. No, they can't do humble now.
This is going out and I don't know.
Fair. But it's like on all of these things we are describing, it doesn't sound as bad as it is in this show. Because a competent director can take this particular plot point and make a very decent episode. But from what we've seen, like the execution, the way they argue about it, the way events follow one another,
There are lots of commas in the show. There are
way
lots of
too
commas.
many commas.
Lots. I mean, so the fact that
Someone tells
fact
you that,
fact that Marie,
I
the
see the
fact that
future,
Marie-
you are going to die.
No, the fact that Marie leaves her friends again,
I mean,
she's
Peter-
irredeemable.
No, that's standard. That's standard.
It's-
I can save the world
you do
myself.
not
I mean,
know.
Muta, it's standard.
Today-
That one, that
Let me
doesn't-
not lie to you.
That doesn't bug me.
No, it doesn't bother me that it's bad writing. It bothers me that this character is irredeemable.
Oh
No,
but even,
not
even,
that right.
even
And
as
I'll
a
explain.
character,
Eh?
even as a character, I think
like
it's on
to
brand, and I don't even
It's
hold
on-
it.
exactly.
I don't even hold
I'd
it
like to
against her.
explain. I hold it against her
Why?
incredibly massively.
Why?
Because she's already been accused of abandoning them when
Yes.
she
In
escaped
prison.
Elmira.
in prison.
No, that's different.
Let me finish. Guys.
Yeah.
Just she's already been accused of leaving them. Now, again, we stood by her, and I understand this, that you are a child now. You cannot break out everybody. Your first instinct is self-preservation. Even if all four of us now, if we get busted, if ICE come and carry all four of us, I'm leaving the three of you if I can escape.
Obviously.
So I can understand, but you can see the effects that it had on everybody else, particularly Jordan, your boyfriend, girlfriend, that this person is really hurt about this. It took a while for you to bring her back on board. And you guys are stumbling. She's learning to trust you. You left her in bed to go that I'm the champion to do. No.
No,
and
this
let
is-
me also explain.
Kex. This is for
Let me
my-
also
okay.
explain. She is not as invincible as she. There's more power in numbers than her just saying, "I can do it alone. Let me go myself."
So that point,
Why don't we make
This is the
plan?
opposite. Kex, for her, the way you're looking at it, she's seeing it the exact opposite. I've kept these people because of me. These people landed in prison before.
yes,
I would rather go alone now and protect my friends so they don't get into that same situation
Yes,
again.
yes.
I would rather sacrifice myself
Yes.
alone. That everything is on my head. Maybe I'm the chosen one, the Jesus, the new Homelander. I would do it myself.
I got no.
So it's like,
Yeah.
it's this Mataya complex that she has. So it's her overcorrect. It's not like the same pattern like it's she for in her
Yeah,
mind. She's
I
overcorrecting
guess.
from her past
Okay,
behavior.
okay.
Yeah, I can see her doing that, and in a way, she also repeated that
Pattern,
behavior
yeah.
when they did follow her, and she forcibly tried to restrain
But
them.
that's I
Yeah.
listen, now that you guys have explained it, I understand. I see it this way. But you have to understand that the people you are dealing with are people that for them it's a repeat of that pattern that you left us. You gave us no agency, you gave us no voice in this decision of yours that you have made that okay, I'm leaving. You left Jordan in bed. You know, even we say you look and say you left the person that you're supposed that trusts you in bed to go and
Yeah, I
fight,
get that.
and that one wakes up. You know, unless if you're not coming back home.
No, like for her,
It's a big thing. Oh.
I get. That's my issue with this. I get her logic. I get her why she's doing it. My biggest issue.
Now
with
that
it
you've
is-
explained it, I get it.
my biggest issue with it is I think Jordan is even more powerful than she is. And no, so here's the thing. They keep on talking about how powerful Mary is. But to me, in a battle, Jordan's power set, I think is very useful.
compared to Mary,
Yes, what is she doing? They just talk more.
she can blow your head off, instant kill.
And how many has she done that to so far?
No, I'm saying that in terms of power level.
But she's got, and she's also very vulnerable herself, in my view.
Yeah.
I mean, so far we don't know whether she can even heal herself. Maybe she might be able to do that. Who knows that? But I like Jordan's power set. That I don't know what you call it, like almost like a force field shuffle or what that he has.
Because also remember, while you're thinking of this, all of our friends are vulnerable to Cypher. Cypher has made her fight her friends before. That's already something she wouldn't want to experience. Again.
That's good.
She knows Cypher wants her. She knows Cypher wants her, and Cypher won't want to, cannot, or doesn't want to control her or whatever.
That's
But
a good
the
point.
rest,
You make a good point, but my thing is it felt so unilateral. It's something that if you want to make that decision, have that conversation.
they won't
no,
answer
no,
now. Nobody will listen to her.
They'll follow.
So, but
Yeah.
this is the matter complex that we're talking about, here, right? You feel that you are making the right decision for everybody. You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, what? How?
No, what do they say?
You
now?
you will. In my opinion, there is no way to win that kind of situation because even if you destroy and kill Cypher, they're never going to trust you again.
In that
but they're
situation,
alive.
would you not do the same thing?
It's a win.
I would not. One sec. Wait, 1 sec. With the history of what's happened, that's I had to fight to get these people again to trust me. They came to get me. Nami Ron. They came back. Cricket at episode 1. They all came to get me in the motel. Is too deep now.
No.
Just because of the effect of that, for me, because of the effect of that thing that happened prior, I can't break your trust again.
Okay, so Kex,
Your trust
that
on your life.
Let me discuss it with you, Kex. Let me discuss it. Let's say you believe personally that if you go to that fight solo,
you would win.
you might win, you might lose, but it's the only life at risk is yours. But if you go with your friends, you know the chances of you losing are higher because you're giving that person weapons
to use against you.
you. So, this is so. Let's say that's the
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know,
Yeah,
also,
in that case,
let me add a third point to it. But you know, if you tell these people the way the past behavior will show that these guys
They will come
Come
regardless.
along, and then we'll get fucked.
Okay. No, I would not tell them in that case.
Okay.
I would go, but
Yeah.
my thing is, make a plan.
And now you're coming to the part of her being a very stupid teenager
Like,
with
make
God
a plan.
complex.
If there are three of you, if the three of you make a plan, okay, you distract him. Remember, this guy needs line of sight. If he doesn't see you, he can't control you. Cricket, I need you to do this. Like, make a plan with them. They're not
Can we get pause on that?
Does he need line of sight?
Yes.
So far, I think he has that. So far, that's what we've established.
To pick because he's controlling Cypher's body now.
Wait. But apart from Cypher, that's why I say Cypher. Let's say Cypher, the receiver, right? Who else have we seen him control that he's not looking at?
He wasn't looking at Jordan when he was controlling her, was he?
He was. He was upstairs. Remember, he was looking at her from upstairs.
Oh, okay. But I'm not
so
sure.
What I'm saying is, as a receiver, the pass limited to line of sight.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my expectation. Now that's my understanding. When he controls polarity, he's looking at him.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, it's.
I seriously had a problem with her leaving and then her controlling them. I felt it was a violation. I
had no problem with any of those.
I had no. It's like I'm putting them in restraint.
Yes.
It's a violation.
It's a stupid decision, but it's like.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Superman just locking them in a room.
It's like me pushing somebody away and push that overpower and push them out.
Yeah.
No, don't come in. I'm going in myself. Yeah. That did bug me, if I'm being honest.
It's a violation.
The violation is just you using your powers on me, which is
yes. Now
that's the violation, not the you controlling.
Why is that
did it
violation?
to you?
Okay, so is it a violation?
If Kate did it to you, you're upset.
No, wait, sorry. Is it a violation?
That was a violation.
No, wait. Let me.
Okay, it's the same violation as if your friend punches you in the face.
No, it's the same violation.
Okay, punch you or push you out. Because you imagine punching. If I just physically push
why
you
I'm using punching is because
it's not punch.
Violence. Because it's not punch, but it's like
it's not punch. It's the same violation as someone who is bigger than you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Wait. Forcing you somewhere and then maybe cuffing you or forcing you into a room and locking you in the room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that being someone you trusted not to do that.
No, wait.
Somebody cannot take control of your motorcycle.
Let's paint this scenario. It's like let's say there's a fight that's about to happen, and you guys say you're coming with me, and let's say I'm stronger and bigger than you, and I say no, and I quickly push you back inside the room and lock the door. There's no difference between what she did. So I use my overpowering power to push you inside the house and lock the door and lock you in it.
It's a violation.
Is it a violation of trust?
It's a violation, though.
Because you are removing the agency of the person. I think that's where Kex has the issue with.
I don't know
So
how you people are human beings.
So to me, that's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal for that, but it's I get the violation that Kex is talking about. It's still you are still removing the agency from the person.
Yeah.
You are not trusting them to be able to make that decision.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I don't think the fact that she uses her powers is not the issue to do that.
It's the lack of trust.
It's also that now. It's also that.
No, what I'm saying
because
is,
it's the same. If Kate did it,
so what I'm saying is, as long as anybody has got some physicality, so it's not a power thing. It's a physical. I can hold you physically because I'm stronger than you. Level.
Yeah. Whatever ability you have, you use it to subdue me so that you could have your own way or do what you want.
Yeah. Do for your own good,
regardless of whether or not.
Because why should I trust you to do that? Like, where's the line?
Yeah, it's not a parent doing it to a child. It's peers doing it to each other.
Yeah.
So it's not. Come on. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
You can't fight.
Okay.
Guys, sit down. I'll lock the door. When you come, you can flex for me and slap me. Fine. You're alive. Because of
I can't make you see it.
Kex, to be fair to that, bro, if you cannot beat Murray, what use do you have for what help are you going to render to Murray in that fight?
But again, it comes down. For me, it comes down to let us plan this thing as a collective,
and that's when we agree that Murray is stupid. She has a complex.
Edgar is not a stupid person. If if Edgar says I need 1 day to consider this, to think about it, and to come up with a plan, is 1 day going to kill you? But you know, you're now rushing that. It's not like.
To be honest, the plan can't even take them more than an hour to come up with.
So-
What is 1 day planning they're doing?
And then you're now stealing away to the middle of the night. It's just, and then everybody wakes up and where she went. So do you actually think they'll be like, Mary did it to save her? Such a no now. Nobody can. I don't know. Okay. I just. It's
I
fine.
don't know why they use that girl, that power stealing girl.
Which one?
Get some super.
She can only do it for 60
She
seconds.
can mimic. 60
She can do it for
seconds.
60 seconds.
Was it 6 seconds or was it longer?
No, it was short.
It was very short.
Yeah, but 6
It was
seconds is
less
enough to
than
kill.
an hour. It was like
6 seconds.
Actually, 6 seconds is not for her. Like, that power is hilariously broken.
Yeah.
60
okay,
seconds.
Yes.
so wait, 1 sec. So what? 6? No, that one. 6 seconds to do what?
To kill Cypher.
How?
Super speed and a knife.
So you get somebody's super speed and they quickly go and kill Cypher.
Yeah.
She enters that room, she can steal Cypher's power.
Yeah.
She enters that room, she can steal Polarity's power. She, like,
Yeah, but if
I don't. The way
Go
you, I don't know the way people are actually reasoning. So this person that is not part of our crew, we're going to go and tell this person that 60 seconds, we want you to steal that person's super speed, take it and go and stab that. Why would she do that?
I'm saying that
she was on the side. Was she?
She's not. She's on the side of. She's just a rebel. She's not on the side of. Maybe we must.
I'm
kill
saying
Cypher
that
now.
that power is broken and can
Is
be
it-
used in. That, let me put it this way: not kill Cypher. That's the most extreme. But like with that hilariously broken power, she can be very versatile in how you use her for
what?
distractions.
To
For
Yeah,
these
if she
things.
was one
Yeah.
of the clique, if she was one of the crew, right? But she's not.
Here's my issue. She's not part of the crew purely for script reasons. Because to be honest,
Purely for what?
script reasons. Because when
Okay, fine.
Because
Yeah,
when it suited them, they were part of the crew and they went on a
that's
mission.
right. Okay, so for script reasons, yeah. So she's not. So why are we now writing her?
No, but
into
my point
the
is,
collective?
in planning, you've already used her in part of your plans in the past. Why would you not plan? In fact, I don't want to excuse bad writing. If you want to plan, she to me she's critical.
It's a different thing
Even the
between.
person,
It's a different thing.
even the
a
person with
different
the most
thing between
useless power in the world in Robo that grows, they used her.
It's a different thing when you want to catch somebody out in a lie. You want to kill someone.
Okay. I think
If
let's
you-
move on
want to
from
record
trying to
person-
plan
okay,
from. Let's move on from trying to plan for them because
Okay,
the show
okay.
is already bad enough on its own.
Okay.
The next one I want to talk about is the sister telling Mary, "I see you die
I see you in a pool of blood.
in a
In a
pool
room.
of blood," and Mary going, "I don't care." And also recontextualizing our conversation around the sister from last episode because I heard some people still have issues with the sister being able to see the future and still being angry with Mary. Like that's not a normal human reaction to this particular situation.
Well, you might not be human. Might not be human. I'm telling you the truth now. I'm telling you the truth now. Because your reaction to something, either now maybe you're a sociopath. Because your reaction to something, I don't understand it.
Wait, so you're standing on business on this?
Of course.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, no. Here's the thing. The girl is like a 16 or so year old girl
15.
who 15, 16, who, as far as she's aware, I had a nightmare when I was young where my parents were where they were lying down in a pool of blood. Okay, I've had a nightmare as a child that thieves broke into our house. So she had a nightmare that her parents were lying in a pool of blood. A few days later, whatever, her parents were killed, as far as she knows, by Marie. She discovers that she's a soup. It doesn't excuse the pain and hurt that my parents were snatched away from me by Marie. And the fact that distance is also a thing. Marie is that bogeyman, that person that she can blame. My parents are dead because of Marie. Now, I am kidnapped at the age 15, 16. And then the person who kidnaps me, Cypher, says, "I'm holding you here so that your sister will come." Then this same Cypher person comes into my room and says, "Okay, guys, slit her throat so that when her sister comes." Everything, the root of all my problems seems to be stemming from this person. How is it difficult for you to grasp that she would have negative or antagonistic feelings towards me?
You know what? Sometimes I worry about the people I'm sharing this podcast with.
We are worried about you.
We have the same
We're
word.
worried about you.
Let's. I like how you've tried to paint this picture where everything It's about
Oh.
Marie.
No, I'm putting this in context.
Right. She's now aware. Let's make it clear. She's been aware for a while that her power came to her, and that the vision she had was
Yes.
of something.
Yes.
So she's now also aware that Marie also power came onto her uncontrollable, and she's not aware of it.
She doesn't know the uncontrollable bit.
She does, because it happened to her. The power happened to her. She had no control over it.
There's
Who did
a
have
difference
control?
between I see visions in my dream
So,
and then I make spikes of blood
Yeah.
to kill my parents.
when the power comes, she's aware that obviously the first time it comes, you can't control it. It's like walking. People can't walk properly straight away. She knows that. You guys are trying to make excuses.
We're not trying to make
She said to
excuses.
herself,
The actions that happened.
I'm trying to deflect my anger onto you.
Yeah.
My own failure.
There's a big part of that. There's a big part.
Which means she's wrong. She knows that she's wrong, and she's admitting she's wrong. But you on this
No, we're not
podcast-
saying she's right. We're not saying she's right. We're saying that she's within her rights to feel that way.
She's not even right.
Like, it's
That's
a
the point.
valid
She's not even right at
reaction.
all.
Wow. You're
not
saying
right at
a
all.
15-year-old kid that
What?
just that,
Exactly.
50-year-old
that had two traumatic incidents happen to her.
They're all kids. It's an excuse. People use. That's how.
No,
I
it's-
saw one video
it's-
of one guy.
I was waiting for you to say. I was waiting for you to bring that
and,
down.
and when they wanted to hit him, they said, "Oh, he's only 14-year-old." Don't slap that bitch. If you're 14 years old and you're hitting an adult, you must follow the consequences. All these excuses, people are kids, are kids, are kids.
Even
Yes.
an adult would find it very difficult to be rational about blaming somebody that was responsible.
Which is
for-
fine.
But
As
they
long
like
as-
for the definitely love
Which is
Even an
fine.
adult. Let me give you a random
understand.
example. Even an adult.
I'm not arguing that people
Yeah.
can psychologically deflect anger as long as we admit that what she did is wrong, and that it. And
It's
you,
not
but you guys
wrong,
say no,
it's
there's
What
nothing
who
wrong.
did is wrong? What who did is wrong?
What is wrong?
Annabeth, her anger towards Marie
How is that?
is
what is
misplaced
wrong?
and it's wrong, and
No, it's not misplaced. It's not misplaced.
Not misplaced, it's valid.
It's valid.
Dapo,
Okay,
just
so Dapo,
because, just
can
because
I-
it's an accident doesn't mean there's no anger.
Exactly.
If someone accidentally, God forbid, someone accidentally kills someone you care about, driving accidentally and kill someone you care about, it's an accident, but I'm still going to blame that person.
So
I get it's an
I
accident.
was going to
okay,
make
wait.
this example.
Somebody's
Yeah.
driving, has a heart
I was
attack,
going to-
has a heart
Yes.
attack or
Yes.
whatever happens,
Yes.
kills my wife.
No. I'm not going to go there. No,
we're not-
No,
kills your
okay,
enemy's
okay.
wife. Go on.
Nigerian kicks.
I know. How can he just kill the woman on the podcast like that?
Kill my sister, kill my whatever. Kill
Jesus. Okay.
He has no sister,
What
so he can-
Kills your sister.
her.
Yeah.
Kill her. And I will now,
Yoruba people will say
even
kill
though
my
I know
enemy.
that this person was having it, I will now be angry at that person. Okay,
Yes,
you're mad now.
yes.
Like, you are not even
That
sure
was-
funny.
they
Would
call
you,
it
see,
six
You're
would you see the person and say, "Hey, I understand.
legit-
We
I will
can
be
have
angry
a
at that person. I'll be sad. I'll be sad at the death of my sister. I will not be angry at
You
that
realize
person.
it.
It's an accident that happened.
Wait, you can't have both. You can't have both emotions.
I don't understand that.
I
That's
will be
what
angry at
that
her because I'm not irrational. Once I realize that this person had a heart attack or whatever,
No. Listen,
You couldn't
I can
control
take
it.
anything. I can take anything that you say, but that one you can be
You can't take it
incredibly
seriously.
irrational.
Yeah.
Incredibly
You,
irrational.
you saying anger is wrong is an irrational decision on its own.
It's actually
no.
these are stages
When
of
the anger
grief
is
now.
not even justified, when you know
Yes,
there's no reason for
exactly.
that.
You
It's
saying
irrational.
the anger is not justified is completely irrational of you in the first place. So it's like
Sorry,
No, I just called you Mr.
something
Spock.
happened.
say that again.
He said because
Even Spock has feelings.
I said
I mean,
Mr. Spock.
I have
Even
feelings.
Spock. Even
My
Spock.
feelings- my
Even
feelings-
even
my
Spock
feelings
got
is sad. My
Even
feelings-
Spock,
Wait,
even
wait,
Spock has
wait,
irrational
wait,
feelings.
even Spock got
I
angry.
have feelings. I'm sad that
He got
my
angry
sister
at
died.
Kirk.
I might even be angry at the capriciousness of the world that made her die. I will
But
not
you
be
will not
angry
be
at that person
angry
when
at the
I know
person.
it was not her fault.
Ah,
I know for a fact it's not her fault, but I'm showing my anger at her.
yes.
No.
You fact that you even
seriously,
argue this
you guys need to see therapy.
No, the fact that
all
you
of you.
argue this thing, the fact that you
No,
argue this
I'm
thing,
not
you're
seen
well
it. I
at
don't know. Me, I don't. No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not
you're
part
not
of
well
it.
at
No, okay,
You're not.
Red, look at the scenario I picked it. You've not seen the show. They are still saying that I should be angry at the person who had that attack.
So, but she knows that a heart attack caused the death.
Yes,
She
Correct.
knows for sure.
yes.
Yes.
And so the death is not really murder. It's manslaughter.
It wasn't
It's not
murder. It was
intentional.
manslaughter.
It wasn't-
It's not intentional. Okay.
It wasn't
okay.
intentional.
Red.
So
Okay.
this is the first time you are seeing this person after that incident has happened.
But
And
you
you know
to see
it's
that person.
manslaughter.
Okay.
You know it's manslaughter. Yes,
Okay.
I'll give that. You know it's manslaughter. And then the first time you're seeing the person after this incident happened, many years have passed, this person killed your parents, and that was expecting that she's not going to be angry at that person within one day.
You may not
of-
though.
No, red. You see the person at Whole Foods or something. It will come. You are
No, your emotions. Emotions will come back. Sadness, whatever.
Sadness.
And
But
then-
it may not be anger. It may not be anger.
Jex,
at that
Anger,
person.
also Red, anger and blaming. She personally was starting
Yes.
blaming her, even though she knew the truth.
Yes, I will.
And Red, can I make matters worse for you?
Go
This
ahead.
woman, her own power also came before. She had, which she couldn't control, and I'm not going to blame her for this. She saw what was going to happen.
But she did see
Wait,
what was going to happen.
But because she didn't
Sorry.
understand what she was saying, she didn't understand her power. I'm not blaming her for not being able to.
She couldn't stop it. Yeah,
she
okay.
could
She
stop it.
didn't.
But she, in her own stupid righteousness and deflecting, is blaming the other one for her own lack of power.
100%. Because
Red.
imagine that's the first. That's the scenario that first of all, this is the first time you are seeing this other person after that incident happened. You've not seen her before. You've not had it, and then this person is coming to come and meet you. That
Even time helps you process it
she's still
better.
a kid. She's still a kid. But let me finish it. This is the first time you're seeing this person, and the first time you're seeing this person is saying, "Oh, you need to abandon your new family. We need to go to Canada because people are after you because of me." This is your first meeting, and you are telling me that she's not right to feel anger at this particular person. That you've upended my life the first time. Within 24 hours of seeing you again, I've been killed, and now you're telling me I have to move to Canada again.
So sorry, let me just say this right. So what's happened is the Marie girl, her younger sister, is angry with her when they meet first time after all these years. The younger sister is also
they're siblings.
They're siblings. They're siblings.
Yeah, they're sisters.
Okay.
The younger sister, you maybe should remember from season 1, Marie had a younger sister who was taken into foster care when the whole incident happened. Now, the sister is also happens to be a precog, right? So she can see the future. She can see glimpses. And she says, okay, look, when I was actually young, I had like a brief vision that something was going to happen. I saw them dead. I saw them in a pool of blood, but I couldn't contextualize
At what point was she saying this? A few years after she had seen the vision.
No, she probably. Where's Kex gone?
Reunited, okay.
Oh no, so that's me. So I think that was my fault. It's okay.
So when we've been reunited after about 9 years apart, right? But she's still holding anger towards Marie. And the first time that she sees, she's abducted by Vought or Cypher so that they can use her as bait for Marie to come and get her. They now said, okay, they actually kill her. They physically slit her throat. And then Marie comes and heals her. And then she wakes up and then she's like, Marie, this is the first time that they've seen in 9-10 years. She's now angry naturally that it almost feels like every bad thing that happens to me is either from you are the source, or it has to do with you, or I haven't seen you in 10 years and they still come and kidnap me and then killed me.
Because of you.
Because they want you to use your powers to heal me because of you, one way or another.
And now I can't talk with my mom, and I have to leave the entire country.
Now, Maria has also now said that we have to escape together. We cannot go back home. We have to. I don't see how it's such a fast stretch that somebody be like,
Sorry.
why always you?
So the slit her throat.
Yeah.
Marie saved
Marie
her.
comes and saves her.
Yeah.
And
blood powers, yes.
Marie's the first face she's seeing as she's coming to, and she's angry.
Marie is, but
So there's still some element of disorientation, initial.
No.
She now gets herself. But she's pissed at Marie because Marie's like, we need to go to Canada.
And
all of this happened in the space of
she
12,
says,
right?
let's be clear. She says, you killed our parents. It's your fault.
She killed her parents now.
She says that even though she knows factually it's not true.
Of course.
It is true. I don't know why you're saying it's factually. She killed her parents.
It is her fault.
She killed her parents.
Okay.
Whose fault?
Then whose fault is it?
She
killed her parents.
I might as well say it's her fault.
So this is a bit more nuanced
she
as you guys
knew
are
it was
just
gonna
placing it.
It really is.
It's not nuance.
It's nuance. I don't think she should. I understand not being angry. I don't think she should be angry at her. Especially if she's had 9 years to process that information and know that it's not personal fault.
All you are processing is that you are missing your parents.
No. You know they're dead. I know whoever caused it was not intentional.
It's not that easy.
It's not that.
The way people are talking, it's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Yes,
and this is a kid.
Let me make it worse for you.
Sorry to say, sorry. I promise that. Why? I promise. It's like saying that
in the most formative years of our life.
God forbid, right? A person is in a car. My enemy is in a car. Is in a car wreck, and in that car wreck, my enemy loses his family. That's wife and children. And it was because maybe a child ran out to get their ball, and then maybe my enemy swerved, and then hit a pole or went off the cliff or something, and then the kids died. And then you're saying that my enemy will be like, what did they do? Is the child that ran out to go and get
don't blame that
It's
child.
not rational. This cannot be rational now. No, don't be so sure. Why?
I'll probably blame the parent that let him run.
You blame somebody.
Someone, not something ethereal like fate.
No, I'll probably blame someone.
Because there is
that kid did do something wrong by running out in
but
in
there's
roads.
someone that you can. There's something. That's a child. But it's also a child. And the child did not say.
No. But what I'm saying is,
Or you will blame the child in that scenario.
I wouldn't actually. Personally, I wouldn't blame that kid. It's a child.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if I do.
I would say I'm not. It's not that I wouldn't be surprised. I know I would. I would have to walk through that blame to forgive the child. But I would blame the child.
No, but you're saying you have to walk through it. She's had 9 years. So why don't you think? Why don't you think she's walked through it?
This happened for her as a kid at 8 years old.
She's a child now, Red.
She has not had time. This is the first time she's seen this person again.
Can I add one bit of information now? All these people that are trying to stand on for foolish business.
Okay.
I don't even understand. This woman now said in the last episode, I know I'm wrong to blame you.
Yes.
You can blame somebody and be wrong. You can be angry with somebody.
But said she was right to do it. She was wrong.
She's in her right. She's in her right to feel that way.
What she was doing was, when she realized that actually she had the power to prevent that death, but because she didn't understand her power, she didn't realize what was happening to her, which is why I can't blame her either. Because of that, she now said, so it's my fault. But no. As you know, it's Marie. Why can't Marie? Well, if I slap.
How can it be her fault?
You don't like. It's as if you don't understand how that particular guilt makes it easier for her to blame Maury
it's foolishness.
than
That's
ever.
what I'm saying. It's total foolishness on our behalf, and the fact that you guys are standing on and just trying to justify it as well. Honestly, the backhand I'll give her.
Yeah.
That boy cannot be a grief counselor at all.
A what?
A
grief counselor.
A grief counselor.
As a grief counselor,
cannot be
my job is for her to walk through her unjustified anger. That's part of the job.
The fact that it was said unjustified is the problem.
It is unjustified.
Okay.
There's no justification for anger.
It's okay.
All right. Okay.
So please, if you manage to get through this particular argument without speaking, let us know what you think.
Yeah, let's know what they think.
What you think? Do you think the anger was justified or not?
Yeah,
please. Let's know if.
So our listeners, please, I want you to take calm, remove emotion.
Remove emotion.
Can I make my pitch, please? I'll make back. And go through the scenario and tell me if you think Annabeth's anger has any justification at all towards Marie.
Wow. Okay.
We might even try to put a poll up.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's know how many of our listeners are cold-blooded cold-blooded people like that.
See, you know what? You're no different from what's this guy, Nigel Farage, Donald Trump. You're coming with emotive statements. You try to manipulate. I see your tricks now. I know you think like you. You're a demagogue. You are here throwing out emotive statements to play with. Already, you're trying to rig the vote.
To rile people up.
Exactly. To vote his way.
Wait. What is worse? What is worse?
Like today should never be in power. I swear. This is how they start.
What is worse, Cakes?
Just
Me
put-
making that comparison or him comparing me to Donald Trump and Knights of Ireland? Like,
Tunde will snap. Tunde will snap like Thanos.
Oh gosh.
easily.
Okay.
actually,
So,
actually,
anything else that we want to follow up on this episode, please?
no.
Thomas Goodolkin is back. Okay.
I wanted
But
to-
also, I think Gen V
Go
is going to. The last season of The Boys will be picking up after Gen V. So I expect some. They've mentioned it as 6 months after Gen V. So I expect some
Okay.
Some
plot
crossover.
elements to
yeah.
to follow through from there.
So
Would
okay, I want to ask a question. Sorry,
Yeah.
Do we only have one more episode left?
It feels like it.
it feels like it. It feels
Yeah.
like it. It feels like it to me. It feels like
Okay,
it.
because I
don't
think it's
think there's
8, but I was not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's much more that they can add. To be honest, would you have healed Kate?
No.
I would have.
Nope.
I would have.
I feel like I have
I'm not saying
nothing.
I'm not saying this is wrong for
Yeah.
saying no, but I think I would have. I would have.
Yeah.
Tunde is right. Why would you have that one?
I just. Sometimes you just have a gut feel that you know what is the right thing to do.
So wait, one second.
To
One
be
second.
honest,
One second.
I would have cured her. I might have not done it when she first asked, but that in that when they were in that
I know where Kex is going now.
when they
Go
were
for the
in
juggler. Go for the kill.
It's just we're just going on your guts. You're just going on feelings. This is feelings.
No,
This is the feelings-based.
And,
what I'm
and
saying
this is the man that
is,
has
when I would
no,
have done
no
it,
emotions.
when I
Yes, go
would
on.
have done it
Okay.
was when they were in that room about deciding to wake that person up or not. I would have meant
Okay,
to me
why?
strategic because she's the only person who's got power. Because I wouldn't be so foolish to wake up somebody who I don't know who's could potentially be so powerful.
But-
yet I don't know
but-
whose side this person is.
So
Yeah, but
my
if
take is I won't have woken
Sorry,
up.
one second.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Kex.
One second. If you healed her,
Yep.
if she had healed Kate at that point, Kate could still have sold her out.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, I don't believe so.
No.
Fine.
No,
I'm not
Kate
angry.
could still have. Yeah.
Yeah, could have. Yeah,
Kate
agreed.
could still
Yeah,
have.
could have. Yeah. could
Okay.
have.
Okay. But so the smart thing is not to heal Kate at all.
I know where Godokin then. Then I would not.
Yeah, that's the
Then I would
thing.
not
Yeah.
wake Godokin.
That's
That's
right.
smart
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
But
The
you
fact
don't
that
heal. You
woke
don't heal.
Godokin without healing her. To me, was the most stupid thing on this planet.
Oh, yeah.
You don't.
In
You don't
terms
even-
of stupid decisions, that's the most stupid thing. Waking Godoki without cross-checking. Well, not healing her is also a very stupid decision.
And to be honest, one reason why I want to heal Kate, and another reason why I feel that we should heal Kate is she's still using that power.
Yeah, but
it's
she
going
can't
wrong
use
every
it
time.
reliably.
So basically, her power is what's the phrase? Broken. Is that the
Yeah.
right
Broken,
word?
yeah.
So she's still using it, but it has almost unpredictable.
Side effects. And she
All
doesn't
results,
know
yeah.
what the effect is going to be like, so
Yeah.
she cannot consistently use it.
So again, I might not kill her straight away, but long term, I think at some point I might say, you know what? Let me just heal this. If I
And
have
why?
healing power, I'm the type of person that I probably would heal even people that I know are villains.
So what kind of feeling bullshit is this? Why? Are
I
you
don't
believing
understand.
that feeling?
How would you ill villain? Why would you ill villains?
They're saying it's
No, if they're caught
it's
and in
they're
prison,
saying.
it's fine, but I could still heal them.
Why?
Okay, so let's say there's a villain whose leg has been cut off, and I can heal that leg.
And that's leg.
No. Wait.
That's
Today,
what I'm
wait.
trying to say.
So you want? So Ilbard Thorn now his leg has been cut off. You heal the leg.
Who?
Thorn.
Reverse flash.
Yeah.
Reverse
so if I
flash.
think, if I mean that giving you that leg back is going to lead to more havoc, I wouldn't.
Yes.
But,
Yeah,
if
but
I
that's
think-
what giving Kate her
Kate's her
powers.
powers.
Yeah, but here's my point. I actually think she is changed. You know, I said that. I
Why?
do think,
Why? You feel she is changed? What is your
When,
validation?
to me, the dividing moment was when, what was her name? Marie told her to do something.
Cricket.
And,
Okay.
or was it Cricket who said it?
Go on.
Somebody told her, do this to these people. And she said, no, I'm not doing it. And she refused to do it.
Yeah.
So for me, I
Yes.
thought, okay, this girl, I think she's learning a lesson. So
No, because if she'd done it, she'll have exploded them. It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, but she was
The
also
last time she tried to do something was when
and
she did and the guy almost killed.
she also told Marie, stop doing what you're doing. It's not good. She was also telling Marie to stop.
Does that mean that she's good? No.
Yeah,
I can't. Today
again.
I stand with you 100%.
Again, I'm not.
It cannot be.
He's not saying
He's not saying that one, but he's saying that in
Yes.
that particular
I'm not standing on
scenario.
business. I'm not standing on business on this one. I'm saying
He said what he will do.
as I think I might do it.
But that's
Today
the
says he
thing.
won't do it. It's fine.
So,
You know, when Today said he won't do it, I can understand his position as well.
his position is based on logic.
So, sorry.
That's all of Kek's points right here.
Oh, is that what it's no?
That's where it's getting to.
That's what we're going to now.
It's based on the fact that this guy can never change.
Cannot.
You just do that.
can't trust
I don't
it.
I will not change. Which might
He's
be
not
true.
he's not projecting. He's
not
dealing with the
that-
information he has right
I'm
now.
not saying it can,
No, but
she
there's
can never change, but I'm saying as of
information
right
to prove
now,
that this girl has changed.
no, there's
in
no
episode.
sufficient information to prove she has changed.
The thing is, and also her power is too dangerous. It's not cricket growing small, growing big.
It's more dangerous.
Yeah.
It's more dangerous
It
as it
can
is now.
make you do things.
It's
See,
more dangerous as it is now.
if I had the power, if I was in that world,
I'm not healing Kate.
and
Every time you use that power
Kate,
now,
even if Kate
has been
is the
disastrous.
best person, if
I'm not
Kate's
healing-
power was with cricket, I still won't heal cricket because I don't trust anybody with mind bending powers.
So,
No, and the fact that
so,
she
do you see this guy?
no she
Did you
the
see-
betrayal
did you
was
hear-
the
did you
betrayal
hear what this guy just said
was
He just see this guy. Unless the power belongs to today,
Yeah.
nobody else can have it. This is
Yeah.
typical.
I trust myself. I don't trust-
Trump level.
It's not about yeah.
you
You
trust
can
yourself.
go.
This man.
Here's the thing: mind bending powers are like you
No,
don't
today,
like.
today
Professor X or-
that's a dangerous thing though. That you can only trust yourself. So it's not good enough for anybody except you.
See, I would gladly
Yeah,
give.
it's what I'm
See,
saying.
I will gladly give up the power, but it's like saying. Let me put it this way. Mind bending powers, for it to be safely used in society, it's a lot of trust on that particular person. It's a lot of I'm trusting that this person is a good person every single time of the day, and then there has to be a lot of restrictions around it. So, if I was wonder, no more mind bending powers, please.
Let me give you a hypothetical situation here.
Yeah.
They're about to give man powers to 3 of us. You're not included. 3 people in this podcast. Let's just use this podcast. They will get us manpower, or if they don't get a manpower, 1,000 people will die, and the choice is yours.
3 of us on this podcast versus 1,000 people.
Yes.
30,000 people. As long as I don't know 1,000 people, let them die.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't trust 3 of us. I don't trust 3 of you. I don't trust 3 of us on this podcast at all. Because the damage 3 people on this podcast, any 3 of us on this podcast will do with those powers is far worse than 1,000 people dying. It's far worse.
So,
Please.
Red.
Wow.
You know, see that.
I'm
this guy is
wondering.
so-
I'm wondering if I'm wondering if I'm around the right people right now.
You're not.
men, women, and children. No.
I think I walked into the wrong room.
Dapo, let me throw the question to you. If they say give Tunde mind bending powers or 1,000 people will die, what would you choose?
You personally.
Yes, me personally.
Which is why I gave you the choice of 3 people in my own case.
I'm saying exactly. I'm saying you. If they say give Tunde mind bending powers or 1,000 people die, what would you pick? Eh?
We are fucked as a person. If you get that power, we are fucked. No, because it's like saying give Donald Trump. You're Nigel Farage or /Trump.
How am I?
I am not giving.
Yeah, using.
I'm not giving Nigel Farage my powers.
Oh my god. Okay.
The death he
Can
will
we-
cause will pass 1,000.
Can
So,
we?
no. You're not correct.
Okay. Let's rate this episode. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it said. Okay.
This episode-
2 over 5 for me.
That one.
I don't want to be as harsh. This one didn't offer me that much. I didn't.
Yeah.
2.3.
I
Let me
think-
give you 2.3.
I think Mary just pissed me off. 2.5 for me. 2.5 out of 5.
Okay.
I just didn't like the whole matter.
Can I ask one quick question before I move away?
Yeah.
The healing of polarity, is that healing just a reset back to where it was before, or when he uses powers now, will it not affect him anymore? Like
It doesn't affect him anymore, at least from what he's saying. We don't know if it's like a reset to the beginning.
Okay.
It's not really clear, but it looks like it's a complete
So
healing of
the thing
power.
is, because I don't know whether the the continued use of his powers erodes his nervous system. Do you understand? So I don't know whether it is the use of the power that is killing him and has gotten him to this position.
That was the case. So basically, what I'm saying is, does that healing fix that issue? Is what I'm asking.
I think it does, because it's like he said, I don't feel it at all, or something to that effect.
No. I mean, I think that by you asking if he's now down, he has now been reset to 0, and then the use of the powers will continue the eradication, or that flaw
It's been fixed. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
has been taken out.
Yeah.
I.e., he can now open his eyes and blast optic blasts, and he can control it.
Yes, that's my question.
Yeah, I want to say it has been fixed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say it has been fixed. It felt like a kind of, yes, I can use optic blast now without using the visor. That's what it felt like.
Okay. So that is Gen V.
Yeah, that's Gen V. I think that's the penultimate episode of Gen V. Okay, so let's move on to comic books, right?
Yeah, let's talk Absolute Evil. This is the Justice League equivalent of the Absolute Universe. It's been coming up for a while. We've seen most of these villains in all the other books that we've been reading. And then this story just kind of kicks it off. It's currently been written by, who is writing this? Elwin, I think.
Yeah.
Who is fast becoming my favorite comic book author in terms of consistency of the project.
I think
he's always been consistent. He's always been
He's Hickman that stays the route.
It finishes his work.
Exactly. And now it's trying to chronicle. So, if for context, Absolute Universe is a universe where Darkseid has infected the world, and the order of the world is evil first, or evil wins rather than good wins. That the regular DCU is about.
Is it a Darkseid world?
It's a Darkseid world.
Yeah. So and.
Okay,
it's good. It's a good point.
Sure?
Out. No, it is, but it's something that It's something that if you read those books, you forget.
It's not so because Darkseid is in the same way as is. If Darkseid gets the anti-life equation, how Darkseid infects the world in terms of he has infected all the atoms, every area of the world. That the world naturally tends towards evil.
Yeah. So
than towards
good. In a way, this world is tied to the whole storyline.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
in DC, the whole. But because they're not showing the dark side bit, and it's just like new books, I've totally forgotten that.
This is my.
And they kind of reminded me in this book.
Yeah. Just to be clear, this is my favorite incarnation of Darkseid. A world where it's not this giant monster they have to fight, but it's present in every evil action that is happening, and it's just naturally pushing the world to more evil. So yeah, I like that entire bit about it. So that explains why in this world heroes tend to lose and villains tend to win. So that is the natural setting of this particular world. And then we see examples. So this also throws us into the past, and we see examples of past heroes that failing at what they do, and they fail in very believable ways. Where someone like, what's it called again?
Wildcat.
Ted Grant, Wildcat was given money to retire, and then he just basically retired and stopped fighting. We are seeing an example of where Sandman was killed, and all of these various heroes like losing in very believable moral dilemmas.
I mean, what's his name? Carter Hawkman becomes bad, basically.
Yeah, and it's not as if it becomes evil. Like I'm going to, it's like they just naturally tend towards those decisions, and then we see there's a conspiracy behind.
Let's talk about this league.
Yeah,
this league, this collective of like minds, but they are also enemies, even enemies of each other. And they've come together to say, okay, you know what? Reluctantly, but they'll be like, okay, let's ally ourselves, because it seems like there is an uprising of good, of some little upstarts. Hang on. There's this lady that came from, not Themyscira, but where was she? What's the name of the island?
From Hell.
Hell? Okay. that came from hell. There's this guy that has come from off planet that can melt tanks with his eyes. There's this weird dude who is running around Gotham with an axe, and and the way these different characters come together. So we'll start with the head is this what's her name? Kale?
Yeah.
Yes, Roddy Kale, who has gathered everybody together. We have Rachel Gould.
Yep.
We have Hammond, Hector Hammond.
Yep.
Yeah.
From Green Arrow.
Yep.
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Green Lantern.
We have the Joker.
The Joker. Yeah, the man who laughs. This
Yeah.
is probably my best incarnation of the Joker so far.
Yes.
This is I loved this.
It's funny how your best incarnation of the Joker is Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne
And it's
version
more
of the
menacing
Joker.
in a weird way. I find him
Yeah.
very more menacing.
Yes. He seems more unstable. This one. Who else do we? Who
There's
else we
another
got?
lady there, but I can't remember.
No, there was Kill. Who was the lady?
Thorn. Not Eobard Thrawn, but that's her name. Her name is Thrawn.
Sister.
Is that his sister?
I think it's his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a Flash villain, but I've not been following her. But yeah.
She's there, and there's one more person. Go on.
But this particular group of people, they are basically the what's it called? They are the leaders of this world.
Yeah, the leaders of industry. Yeah,
leaders of industry.
Yeah.
They control almost all the resources.
Yeah.
They have and so when they come together, and one of the things they say that actually strikes me is that they are not scared that Wonder Woman has a big sword, can fly, can do all of these things. They are scared of the idea she represents. Superman,
Exactly.
They are not scared of all these powers.
Exactly.
And he has all these powers, but they're scared of, this guy is inspiring people against us, and that's a problem. So I love that take so much.
In fact, they are even killing they're even killing industrialists who are edging towards good. They killed
good.
They just dumped his body.
They killed him. So okay.
Before he even dons the Green Arrow, where he's still thinking about, I want to be a vigilante. I want to stand for good.
Yeah.
I want to do. We're like, waste this guy, Jerry.
And it's so fun to read. And then when they come together, they're all coming together with all their egos, all their distance, and I don't trust you guys. I'm not sure why you want us to work together. I have my own thing. I can handle my own problem.
Yep.
And Veronica has to actually show up and explain, okay, this is what we can do for you. You have the money, we have the power. You have the power, we have the resources. That some of these things, you cannot achieve them on your own.
Yes.
And we need to come together to do this. And then there is Joker, who is the true believer, who goes into this exposition about how the world is evil and it's their right to maintain the order of the world, to maintain the status quo.
Exactly.
And maintaining the status quo is justice. That is why.
Exactly. The justice.
That encapsulation has been my argument of
this book.
why I've not liked the heroes for a long time, because I felt even in the main books, both DC and Marvel, heroes are being created to enforce the status quo, so much so that you root for villains. Like when the villain says, I'm here to throw down the world order, you're like, I get it.
Yes.
I get what you're doing. I don't like your solutions, but I get your idea.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You don't get when a villain goes, these capitalists are destroying the world. I need to do something about it.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Okay.
I don't get that whole. No, I don't get that whole. In order to rebuild it, I have to burn it all down. I've never understood it because it's too it's too extreme for me.
No, so it's too extreme, but you get when they say there's a problem with the world.
Of course.
Yeah,
when the villain wants to kill
the solution for me cannot be I want to kill 3 billion people. And
no. I'm sure that the solution is extreme.
And to me, here's the biggest issue. It is why very rarely things ever get changed because it does take extreme measures to make a change at that scale. Yeah.
It takes extreme measures to make a quick change. I do believe in incremental change.
No, listen, look at our world right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Currently now, the change in terms of who's in control and the rich are getting richer and the poor. It hasn't changed for decades now.
It's changed for decades. It's become much worse.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm saying those changes that made it worse,
yes,
it was incremental. It didn't happen all at once.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm saying, but to offset that apple cart, you will not be incremental. You literally, and to be honest, even if funny enough, based on human nature, and I don't want to get into a whole picture of human nature, but let's say you wanted to or in that card, you literally have to flip the cart over. There's no incremental change that can change the direction we're going in terms of that. It will take bloodshed. And bloodshed on a massive scale. It happened great, like things that happen in revolutions, and even when they change it for a while, and that's what we should change.
It ends back to the original.
It starts going back to the same place. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask a theoretical question. I know we're going off topic a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
But when you're talking about bloodshed on a massive scale,
yep.
Who dies and why? Or who would die and why?
Unfortunately,
yes.
Innocents will die. Let me be very clear.
Who? Sorry, who?
Innocents will die.
Innocents.
Yes, of course. Because
people you are fighting against will employ innocents to defend themselves.
Okay.
Whether it's like in war situation or whatever.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
So, but why is it not a case of the few who do have who are the ones holding the reins of power? Sorry, I'm just going. Be the ones to die, as opposed to the masses.
Because it's not about the few. If you kill the few, they just get replaced. Like
by their songs or
so you don't you can't. The power structure is the problem, not the few.
You literally
and
remember they will also defend themselves, and with innocent. So this is why they label people as terrorists. And when you're so in charge of something, you have so many avenues of pushing back that for you to overthrow them, it won't just be, I've killed this guy. No, it never works.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not saying singular people. But rather than kill. Okay, the way these things. Sorry to really go.
This is where we are going to go to in this.
But the way some of these things happen is we're talking about hundreds of millions or tens of millions of people dying in order for something to change.
Yeah.
Why does there have to be so many when out of those tens or hundreds of million, it's probably one, Pol Pot or one. Not one person, like forget, and his cabinet, or one, I don't know, I don't want to mention anybody's name here, and his cabinet or his parliaments that, they need to be, or police bureau, that need to be taken out. And then, it just feels like a massive number of, why do hundreds or hundreds of thousands of people need to die in order for them to change from communism to capitalism? Or sorry, but
because
why don't you count
to that was point.
Sorry, no job.
So that was point to change a structure that is in place. You need to act. You need to violently attack the system supporting it. Yeah, like you need to actually make sure. Like for example, if I want to change the system of corruption in Nigeria, for example, it's not just getting rid of whoever is leading it, because it's down to the civil service, down to the very last man on the.
So how many people are you going to kill?
So no, I'm saying that the incentives for these people needs to be changed. So it needs to be better. It needs for a policeman to be better off not taking a bribe than taking a bribe. It needs to be better off for a civil servant doing the right job. So let's say I can instantly will all of these things to happen. I need to make these incentives change, and that means changing everything. So to make that level of change, it's going to be difficult doing it without massively removing. Like I think there's an example of a country that fired all their policemen, and then had to rehire new people. Before them. So that's an example of like a widespread change that needs to happen to get those desired, and that's what that was arguing for. For me, I'm a bit more optimistic. I do believe in incremental changes. That if I make some incentive changes in this particular area, I can see some progress here that I can use to build momentum to make more changes later in other areas and then scale that up a bit more. But I also get that is incredibly difficult to happen, and people in power people benefiting from this current system would obviously do everything in their power.
I'll be honest, I don't actually think it's even possible to change. I think what you'll do is you'll uproot it, and then at the end of the day, in 4 or 5 generations, you'll end up with the same problem.
I agree. I agree with you.
But it won't be a problem anymore.
I'm far
I mean, it's.
I'm far more optimistic than you guys because I feel like over the years we've seen more progress than not. It might revert to a certain mean, but the average conditions are better.
Sorry. Can I ask you? I'm not talking about scientific progress. What progress are you talking in terms of human nature and how some people are just?
I mean, I guess standard of living,
like what we punish, what our laws currently punish.
Those are technological advances.
Exactly.
Okay, let me put it like this: civil rights, for example, in America, as bad as people consider it to be today, it's still better than the 60s. It's still better than the 1800s. It might not be where we want to be. There's still been a steady progress, despite the up and downs.
Yeah. So that's my problem with what you just described. I agree with you. In my view, that was a worse form of slavery. They just replaced it with a more benign type of slavery. But it's still slavery. We are still being oppressed. But just not. It's not a whip. It's not a caning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. That it's still bad now, but it's better than what we had before. So in terms of like incremental changes, I am optimistic in that I feel like the future will be better than what we have now, even though it will still be some form of oppression in the future. That oppression in the future will be better than what we have currently. So that's where my optimism kind of comes from in terms of a situation like this. But why I like this particular book is that this DCU world is the closest match to what we currently have in our reality.
Yes,
where
I agree.
Evil seems to be winning, and I can relate to that so much.
And you know what I find quite
is
interesting.
Evil winning? Depends on who you talk to, though.
Yeah,
I think everybody, regardless of your this thing, feels the world is broken.
Yeah, I think
the world has always been broken.
Yeah, as in right now that the world is, I feel everybody is feeling it a bit more than before. That hey, this world there's something wrong with the leadership of the world.
Can I say something there? I don't think people feel it more. I think as we get to a certain age, we get more cynical about the world, and we feel, we see it more clearly. If you talk to the younger people,
we feel it's worse.
No, we feel because they're young, they don't know prior. It's the same way when I was young, I thought the world was broken then.
So Dapo, younger people right now,
yes,
they look at the world you had in the past,
yes,
and they say that is way better than I have right now.
Okay, so you're going to tell me
that's the same thing that we felt.
Exactly. That's the same thing you felt when you were young.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that. So right now, there's that disillusionment amongst young people.
What I'm saying is that's
cynicalness.
That cynicalness.
It's because of your age. Yeah. Because look at it this. You're going to tell me somebody who was born, my mom, who was born when World War II was going on.
Yeah.
Is going to say that was better than now.
Yeah. I get
you. She probably she will say that because at the time she was a kid, she didn't know anything. So in her own bubble,
she feels
better.
That,
yeah. So then she'll be like,
don't get me wrong, right? Today, I do think there are things that are worse now.
Yeah.
But worse in ways of when you compare, and I think this has always happened. Every generation, when I look back, you could do this back then, you can't do this now. But then you can also pick other bits. Like now, when there's this talk now that in our generation, we were able to work and buy houses.
Yeah.
And they said that's harder to do. And in some areas it is. I can see that. But in other areas, your life is a lot easier than we had. So, I think there's this generational thing where the young always think they are the most righteous and moral
oppressed.
That's what we felt the same way back in that day. We were fighting,
and they should feel that.
Yes. I think
otherwise there won't be. That's the catalyst of change here.
I agree.
Otherwise, you didn't give them a good childhood.
True.
Yeah, I mean it's true. I mean you can't have the young being bitter and then the old people being optimistic. What's going on? But okay, it's a good and to the book's credit / mirroring current society. Definitely, I mean, we might not be able to handpick them, but there are people making moves behind the scenes who are like, guys, we need to keep the status quo. I have this war that is going on right now, and he's bringing me billions. Oh boy, you must
That
don't let
that's
those people sign.
That's so true. Yep.
Don't let those people sign peace agreement too, because I'm selling bandages, armaments, tanks,
It's
food,
some of these deals are so
fabrics.
in the open. Like when you see the old AI thing where everybody's just feeding money to themselves, and you're like, okay, this is what we are doing now.
So
Let's go for it.
can I ask a question? In this book, what is Brainiac's role?
No, he's spying on them. He's spying on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's spying
But
on
he
them
also
with
works
Mirror
for
Master.
Lazarus.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he's spying on them with Mirror Master.
Is that to his
Rachel
own
Gould
personal?
doesn't know. Yes.
Okay.
Rachel Gould doesn't know he's spying
That's
on them.
spying
He's
on
using
them.
Mirror Master. So what I want to know is at the end, they place a call to Lex Luthor,
Yes.
Yeah.
who is on a farm
I love that.
with his wife, and it sounds like he has kids. So I want to see what this world's Lex Luthor is like.
Look,
Don't
yeah.
you think he
I'm
looked
just
like
incredibly-
he looked like a redhead Clark Kent?
He was redhead.
Yes,
And
he was red.
he was on
Yeah.
a farm.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
wondering if
it feels like he's the Lex
also-
Luthor. And it's like, yeah, I really want to look at
Okay.
how that Lex Luthor is.
Okay.
I really want to
I
see him.
want to. I very, very, very. It's a good book, guys. Please.
It's a very
read it.
It's
and
very, very good.
honestly, I'm going to hate it when this world ends because these are the heroes I relate to a lot more. These heroes and these villains are the ones I relate to. I'm tired of me rooting for villains in my stories that say you have a good point and the heroes fighting to maintain the status quo. I like it flipped now, where the heroes are relatively fighting against the current system we have now in a way that feels believable to me.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
that was the origin of Superman. Superman has always been fighting against these things, what the system represents, until it changed and it started fighting monsters and all of these things. And then over the past few years, fighting people trying to change the system. So I love this concept so much.
Should we rate the book? Or
Anything else you want to talk about from the book?
No,
I haven't
loved
read
it.
it.
You haven't read it yet.
Loved
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Nah,
It's that good.
It's that
Ah.
good.
I'm not going to go down. If I go anything, I might go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's that good.
It's
Yeah.
that good.
I'll grab it and read.
I'll go 4.75. And I'm not even sure why I'm not giving it a 5. I think I'll just give it a 5. It's okay. I'll go for 4.75.
Is it done? It's not even
No,
over.
no,
then,
The
yeah.
first issue. Because the promise of what this story is going to do, how this world is going to play out, and all of these things.
I'm just happy.
That is some
Yeah.
optimism. What if they don't land it well?
I'm legit just happy of this first.
Yeah, this issue that they actually said this is like when a story is finally saying the things you've been saying yourself, and you're saying it in and I'm like, yes. Like what the one world under Doom was. I like that idea, even though the execution right now is giving me issues. But I like that, okay, you're exploring this particular concept a bit more. And Kex, I want to point out something to you.
Yes.
That Paul that is advocating for violent change is the one that you want me to give mind reading powers to. Just to point out the kind of people
Right. So
we have on the podcast.
So can I point one thing out though?
Mm.
If mind reading power and compulsion exists, which doesn't exist, which is why you need violent change. If that existed, you could actually make that change without violence.
Yeah, but I don't trust people to make that change, that kind of change.
But you trust yourself.
I would rather if it's a choice between giving me and giving somebody else, I'll always give myself. If it's a choice between anybody having it and nobody having it, I'll choose nobody having it. So it's that level of I'll rather, if I have to pick it or someone else picks the gun, I'll pick the gun. But if it's destroy the gun, we can go that direction.
Okay, but what do you want to rate this book?
Oh, I like it. I'm giving this a 4.5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So 4.5, 4.5, 4.7. Okay.
Oh, is that what you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no. I like Ewing. First issue, a lot of intrigue, a lot of great world building. It's awesome. You know, and I like the fact that the issue they have is not with these superheroes. It's the fact that they're inspiring people. That's their biggest issue. We've had this in the past now, but this guy, policemen are now listening to this guy. Army guys are now deferring to Wonder Woman. What's happening?
This is a problem.
Yeah.
And I think the way they do it is sells home the real point of superheroes and like we get caught up in like the powers of superheroes and everything, whereas their biggest strength is always their ability. That's at least in America, the biggest strength of heroes is to inspire people. But we get caught up in all these power level battles, and they try to drive home that point very well here. That this is what these guys stand for, what the problem they represent to the villains. So if all superhero books can come back to this base setting, I'll be so happy. I don't like the world where everything is good and they're maintaining order. I want the world where they are revolutionaries.
That's good. It's good. Okay, what are we talking about next then?
New God.
So we are moving on to
New Gods by Ram V.
Yeah.
Have we talked about this book at all? I feel like we have.
We talked about issue 1, but we didn't really go into it because it was like very new and exploring the concept of New Gods. But yeah. Kex, you've read this book?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Dapo?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and I think already you've read at least a couple of issues in the first volume.
I'm on 8, yeah.
Yeah. So that means you finished the first volume. Basically, it kicks off with a prophecy from Metron as usual, as basically all New Gods kick off.
Yep.
Ram V tends to go into the esoteric a lot more than...
That's what it does. But that's what it typically does.
So it does a lot more. And for me, sometimes it gets a bit too much in terms of I don't really care why these people came to be. I just want to get a bit of the story. Sometimes it's interesting to follow, but like...
So can I, on that very point, it's an issue I've always had with Ram V.
Yeah.
But this is the kind of book where, for me, it actually works.
If you do it for this book or for Eternals, it works because it just sets up also the kind of, I won't say cosmic battle or the reason why they exist, the whole why around it. So again, written by Ram V, and he almost is like, to today's point, he's talking about a prophecy about a new god that will be born on Earth. And now let's in this one, I think Darkseid is dead. If I remember,
Darkseid is dead. Yeah,
Darkseid is dead. But again, his influence still lives, and it's actually it's not his. There's like a shard of his consciousness, or is it Maxwell Lord? So Maxwell Lord is the one with the Omega sign on his hair now that he's now covering it. And there's this new god that is being born on Earth who is supposed to be like the child of prophecy, blah 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 blah. And it also coincides with an invasion by a new force or something. I can't remember.
I'm going to call them the Dark Elves.
Yeah, let's call them the Dark Elves. Yes,
because it reminds me very much of what that like the opposite of It reminds me very much of like this is the opposite of both the good and evil side of our world. The dark metal world, like where dark side versus Alpha are fighting. Yeah,
Dark Elves is perfect because in not being funny, the whole New Gods thing is almost modeled over the whole
Asgardian.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
So I call them the Dark Elves because they are an equal and opposite force capable of matching both Apocalypse and
at the same time. Yes,
at the same time.
Because they do that. They take over Apocalypse and New Genesis. Now, at the start, what's his name? Isaiah. What's his name? High Father. Remembers and recognizes that, okay, this force is coming, but in order to do this, we need to kill this child of light who, I don't know whether he's going to lead the forces. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. It's been a while. But then he says, what's this guy? Orion. And he says, okay, Orion, I'm going to trust you with this mission. You need to go to Earth. You need to find this child. You need to kill. Because this child is essentially the harbinger of evil, blah, 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 blah. Now, Orion, as much of an attack dog as he is, he's like, this thing is going to be hard. Now, he goes and tells Scott Free and says, look, my dad has charged me with finding this child and killing this child. I'm going to give you, what was it, 3 days?
7 days.
7 days.
7 days. Okay, I'm going to give you 7 days. And in that 7 days, please find this child, get this child, whatever you need to do, but don't let me find this child. And he tells that, and then he goes off. Scott doesn't tell Bada, but let's skip all of that. He and Bada now decide that they need to go and protect this child. This child is born in India. Yes. Is reincarnated basically in India into a child who he's not born of the parents. He gets adopted by them.
His father finds him in a temple, which is a plot point because that's where.
He's left at the foot of the temple. Yes, but yeah, it's just a whole story about now Asgard. I said Asgard.
Neo Genesis falls.
New Genesis gets attacked and falls. Yes.
Can we talk about some of the gods there? I think there were some impressive showings. What was the name of the lady again? Shadowfall.
Oh, that was good.
Shadowfall taking out all the attackers.
That's some serious weapons. So, is that new? Because I don't remember ever seeing that.
Yeah, it's new. A lot of it is new.
Wait, I don't remember what you're talking about.
Where she did the arrow, did an incantation and it multiplied for everyone.
It's like, okay, I love that.
I've not seen that before. I've not seen that before.
Yeah.
So there was a whole lot of Desgi, and they lose some people. They lose Light Ray.
They make an entire issue about the sacrifice of Light Ray. Him racing with the Black Racer, sacrificing himself to buy them.
He was one of my favorites always.
He's always and I like the way they also trying to.
He was always simple.
Yeah, he's like trying to like his friendship with Orion.
Yeah,
and they're almost, despite their differences, they are best of friends. And no matter how harsh Orion is, like that is his guy. Yeah. So I just like the fact that he falls, tries to save the dad, and
he's coming back, right?
Yeah.
Who's not going to stay there now? I don't think they're going to just.
No, but he had that whole conversation with Black Racer and Black Racer was like, you have to make this exception and let him
come back.
Yeah.
We don't know how, but he's going to come back. But I like that particular sacrificial scene for him. I like the way it was drawn. Then we had the whole sequence of
Evan Kagel is. His art fits.
The art is awesome.
So I was going to say that. Why didn't anybody tell me the art in this book is glorious?
It's
good.
Beautiful.
It's good.
Like clean lines.
Yeah.
Nice colors.
Yeah.
I love the art.
It's very good. It's very, and it fits this.
And it shows so much how much the art makes the book, especially when we have a change of artist.
Yeah.
And it annoyed, like reading this story with that artwork just reduced the gravity of what I was reading. I was like, what is this?
To me, this is one of the times when you as great as the story is,
the art elevates it.
You need the right artist to like depict the epicness of what's been written. Yeah, I think it's a great marriage at the moment.
Because when we saw the new artist drawing Maxwell Lord with that cartoon Archie kind of arc, and Seraphine with that, I'm like, if this has been the art from issue 1, I won't be reading this book at all. but the art really makes the book. It really does.
It does. Let's talk about. So Seraphine is working with Maxwell Lord in this one.
Yeah.
And Seraphine is one of the original Forever people for anybody who's to in the 80s.
That's the cowboy, right?
The cowboy, yeah. Cosmic cartridges.
So for people that don't know who are the Forever people,
I haven't seen it.
Go on.
No, just for context, for people that don't know, who are the?
So the Forever people were the first offshoot or the first set of the new gods that came to Earth. So there used to be a DC title called Forever People back in the 80s and very early 90s. I haven't seen it in decades, but there were about 4 or 5 of them. There was a black guy, Viking. There was Seraphine, who's a cowboy. There was Dreamer, and then there was a guy called
Dreamer. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about him.
Big Bear. Yeah, so there was about 4 or 5 of them, and very, very similar to the Eternals too. They could almost form a unimind, and each one of them had different powers. So, but they have gone out of phase. I haven't seen them in years. So seeing Seraphine, I was like, wow. It was like, okay, it was a good callback. And you almost forget that they used to be new gods.
New gods as well.
But they presented as almost like a teenage group.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly. They were like teenagers.
So we made Seraphine because she's working with Maxwell Lord, and then by the end of the first arc, everything collides. Isaiah tries to kill the Nectar, the Dark Elf champion, and it fails. And then all the new gods have to, the surviving new gods have to evacuate Neo Genesis to come to Earth. At the same time, Orion is about to kill the kid because he has to obey his dad. When the Justice League step in to stop him.
That was a good entry.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yes.
So it was really good to see
That
him
was
just
a
stop
good
it and stop
interview.
at once. Then, yeah. Also, Apocalypse people also arrive on Earth as well. And then this comes the weakest part of the book for me, where after they stop the crash landing of the Genesis into Earth, with the Justice League there, the New Gods there, the US military shows up with soldiers and tanks and threatens both the New Gods and Justice League that we need to take them into detainment. And I get you are going for the immigration play in terms of storylines. You're trying to call attention to the immigration storylines. But even without the Justice League, the New Gods are some of the most powerful people ever. And then you're coming with guns and knives and saying you need to go into detainment.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, but are you surprised by this?
That felt very true. For me, that felt very true. It was like, okay, let's just get it on doing that. Okay, it's not like they just landed on Earth and there was no.
It's like no, the fact that she comes in like all Buster and
Chase.
And yes, and you know, it's not as if they don't know who these people are or the power levels these people have. Yeah. So they don't come in with equivalent force to match that. They just come with like, oh, with soldiers, no secret weapons, nothing, and we're going to point guns at these ones that will just wipe us out casually and tell them get to our detainment facility. Like, what is the play here?
Right. So can I? Well, yeah. And don't get me wrong, this is not something that's said in the book. But you know, when I read that, do you know what I started to ask instantly?
Yeah.
I said, send those guys in, and if they get wiped out, we have justification to bring out the big guns. It's almost like
fair enough.
Kelatoja, you go and taunt them. To get
but I have another question.
What big guns could Ed possibly have against the New Gods?
No, so here's the thing. They might not have effect, but you know, human beings. We always have
to change public opinion against them, right? So once everybody's like, okay, they're bad, then
because if this guy decide, like from the way I'm calculating, if this guy say we want to take over the Earth today.
Yeah, you don't feel out to fight.
No, they'll fail. They'll fail.
The New Gods.
They'll fail.
Well,
they'll fail.
Yeah, even if you take our superheroes.
Yeah, are you saying versus Superman, Wonder Woman?
No, let's take out the Justice League. Let's take out the Justice League from this.
Glory, all of those.
Let's take out the Justice League from this. If the New Gods come to Earth without the Justice League being present, I think they want to take over the Earth. Do you think it will be that big of a issue?
It'll be done in 2 hours.
Because it's the Justice League that can conceivably fight all them off.
That's the thing why in the world they exist in, and if they came to our world, I agree.
No, I mean in the Justice League world,
but in that world, let's not forget that these humans have been dealing with this type of people of level. These people also have some weird weapons hidden away.
No.
It won't be 2 hours. You're talking about a world that has Lex Luthor. Sorry, go on, Kex.
The thing is, if you say taking away the Justice League, that's taking away a lot of powers. That's taking away a lot of people. Yeah. But they still have like all those. Like, I'm not saying that they won't succeed, but there's still all those Captain Atom, General Glory, Black Adam. There's still some.
There are people there, but like I'm saying that these guys, it will be the fact that they will make it a serious fight. Should change the calculus of how you approach them to deal with them.
To be fair, these people have also been fighting for a long, long time. Yeah. The New Gods have been fighting,
and they've been fighting Darkseid.
They've been fighting
Darkseid that has been beating the Justice League consistently for a while. And these are the people. I'm like, guys, reframe your calculations. Like, I guess you're going for this particular story, but like, if they had approached them in a different way, that hey, you've landed on Earth, we need to secure the area or whatever. How can we? How would I put it now? In the threatening, but like they're threatening with kindness. That hey, we need to demarcate this area. You guys cannot move out of this. Not that you guys were pointing guns at you. Surrender to us.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
Green Lantern's constructs, are they permanent?
No, depending on how long. I mean,
but he built them.
That is a very good.
He built them a
as long as he maintains it with his will.
Yeah, he has to maintain thought process on that.
Yeah,
you don't just where it's there; they fade.
Because he basically builds.
He built them something. Yeah.
Remember in Kingdom Come, he did the same thing with the Watchtower.
Yes.
It's where the entire Watchtower was in maintaining it with his will.
But he was there.
Yeah. He was there. I think he's still there. He's still in the new
So
light.
can he not leave? That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's the last one I read.
to be
So
honest,
because he created it and
when I say first like that, I always shake my head.
yeah,
You can actually build that same ring that you did. You could actually physically build it with,
use it to bring materials and just put weld it
It's easy
together.
to do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's always
You don't have the glowing lights to show them.
but it's easier
Yeah.
to use constructs now.
Sorry?
It's
It's
easier
just
to
a bit
Yeah,
will
but
it.
it's not to me. So
It's
I've
not
never been
sustainable.
I've never
That's
been
what
that
it's
for a year. Okay,
Exactly.
If he sleeps,
But it's
what
just-
if he sleeps?
Exactly, because
That's a good
now I'm
point.
like, okay,
Yeah.
is this going to be
And
permanent?
even
Like,
the rings run out of power. So I don't even
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
how that,
Yeah.
No, but I'm not sure it's permanent to go. I think it was just like a temporary, just to show that, hey, you guys, please get the fuck. We are not doing this here. We're not having this argument with you people here. We are building this thing for them. I'm like, yeah, that storyline could have been handled a
so
bit better.
why can't sorry?
Why can't the new gods just do it themselves?
No, I think it's something stupid. Why can't they just stay on the moon or stay on Mars? But let's carry on.
Yeah. Well, they could have done so many things. They could have created a new island.
Yeah,
They could have
yeah.
gone to a remote location, go to Sahara Desert. They could
yeah.
have done so many.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
No,
so
but
many
that's to go
different
to where
things.
the kid was. No, but that's to go to where the
Yeah,
kid was.
but from then they could have just gone somewhere else. But whatever, they landed there. They are
Yeah.
building their settlements there because we need conflicts to happen. And then the story changes a tone, which I like, in that now they found the god which has the power, and they want to turn him as a weapon to aim against the enemy to come. And the
Yep.
kid is like, wait, though, I'm not in here for this. I just want to protect my parents.
Yeah.
And Scott is like, I get it, kid, but in time, you still need to. This is your destiny, basically. And I like that particular point because even if Scott is protecting the kid, they still want to use him. They're
And
not
Orion,
signing
yeah,
to
and Orion
the-
is pushing
yeah.
for weaponizing the kid. Like
Immediately,
immediately, like we need to start doing this thing, blah 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 blah. And let's even remember that High Father steps down.
And Orion
And
becomes
yeah,
the
yeah.
breaker.
Out, yeah, as High Father, and it's like, look, Orion basically, is now the new High Father for New Genesis on Earth. So
Yeah.
Scott is there to advise him, like, look, I know you want to do this, but you can't let your reign start off with
How
what
is
is
this-
essentially. Yeah.
Thinking about that, how is this?
And it
different
goes like,
from
wait,
when,
that is exactly
when
what
Asgard-
our father did to
when
us.
when Asgard came down to
There's
Earth,
no
when
difference.
Asgard
It's the
was
same.
It's there when it was at Broxton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very
Similar,
similar.
yeah.
It's similar. That's why I call them dark elves. Because it's the
yeah.
same.
I'm just putting it together. You know.
Yeah, that is the same pattern. They lose Asgard, they crash on Earth,
And
they
then
form a
you
community.
had a millionaire on Earth working with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So,
So the kid gets kidnapped by Seraphine,
yeah,
and who
I think
submits him
that's
to
the
Darkseid? Who submits him to
Maxwell Lord.
Orion.
to
Maxwell.
Maxwell Lord?
sorry,
Yeah.
Maxwell, sorry.
Who wants to
Very
take
good.
him to get Darkseid, to use him to release Darkseid? I think that's the end goal. Take him to where Darkseid is in space, because there's a
I'm not
black
even
hole.
entirely sure. Yeah, there's a black hole. That it
Yeah,
looks like-
because that side I think is in the absolute universe, and it is looking into this universe
Yeah,
through the dark hole. The dark hole.
yeah.
I didn't even pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's looking into this universe through that particular black hole. That's the eye with which is still monitoring things going on
Yes.
here. So they want to go and get him from there or whatever reason. For whatever reason, and then that's where the story is at right now, where the Justice League comes in to intervene with the new gods, and they're trying to fight against the new Genesis. I mean, God, the goodness and furies.
Love
So
it.
that's
Yeah.
what we have.
Yeah. I like-
It's
Sorry.
sorry, go on.
No.
You like
The last issue, and I only mention this because this is the most recent in my memory. I love the emergence of this new Black Racer incarnation. I thought it was epic, especially the way it came in the end, and the look they've given him, a bit more evil looking. To be honest, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed them. I really enjoyed this book because it's not just new gods. Another reason why I never usually like new gods is because when new gods are just doing new gods things, I can't get bored. But this is new gods with Green Lantern, with the Justice League. It's in a fully inhabited universe. And I just love the interplay a lot between everything. I'm really enjoying this book.
Funny enough, I don't know. I've always wanted the new gods to be a cut above the Justice League.
Yes.
in terms of power levels, in terms of epic scope and all of that. I've always looked at the New Gods as being a more epic, cosmic version of gods that like when they are fighting, the scale at which they are fighting, it's on a bigger scale than what there's New Gods, there's Justice League, and there's.
It's funny you say that.
Yeah,
I used to have this struggle decades ago in Marvel, where you have the Asgardians, the Zeus, and then you have heroes who are their level, even more above their level.
Yeah,
but then I realized, no, hang on a minute, no. In the end, Superman, by all counts and level, is a god.
No, so I think why the problem for me is that the New Gods, they deal more in, except with they deal more in conceptual forces. Their powers are usually, I mean, apart from the.
I understand what you're saying.
So,
Dark Side, Isaiah, the rest of them, they tend to fight on a more conceptual, we are reshaping the fabric of the universe kind of forces.
To me, if you remove Dark Side, you remove Arisia, and I would even add Black Crystal. Because Black Crystal is like, to me,
Metron,
that's death. Metron. The rest, to me, are like Asgardians. I've always
exactly, and I've always had the problem with that.
Sorry.
Yes,
so they are like Asgardians. So it is very, very similar. So the way Thor will go to Muspelheim or something, or going to, where is it that those light elves live? It starts with F or A. I can't remember.
Sarkophaheim.
Yes, wherever those light elves live. So it's those are the kind of things that when these guys are fighting, when they are battling, they're either going to the edge of the universe, or the source wall, or the other, like, not this universe, like the previous incarnation of this universe. Like those are some of the battles that they're having. So if you read like some of the older ones, like there's this New Gods that I think it was Jerry Conway, all these Orion books, like they are very, very out there. Like in the costume, they barely come to Earth. So you might see somebody from Earth just tag along. Maybe Superman will tag along in something, but they are high concept. Is that correct? Is that the correct?
Yes.
High concepts, like in terms of the scale of we're fighting on behalf of this world. The fourth world. The fourth existence. That's what we're fighting for now.
Like when a New God dies, I would expect that everybody feels it. Like if, for example, if Light Ray dies and all the lights in the universe go out, I'm like,
relax now.
No,
but I
get
you.
I get conceptual level of like I expect the New Gods to be operating, not like some random refugees from.
But it can. It's sorry to interrupt you, but it's like Loki. What's Baldur? There are some, even amongst the strata of the gods of Asgard. There are some
levels
deep. You can't just go and just say you want to kill Baldur or something. You need to find the exact conditions that you kill him. Compared to this Asgardian that drinks alcohol and just has like a high constitution, a regular Asgardian who.
I guess
you get what I'm saying?
I guess it. Yeah, it's fine.
The same thing with the New Gods as well. They have strata.
It's because I think it's always bothered me, like especially in the later issues where it feels they are no different from.
The problem is,
if everybody's the god, then who is the villager?
They start writing them, and then they start bringing them down to. They're fighting with Superman. They're fighting with. They don't keep them at the conceptual level. Now you have certain beings, and to be honest, cosmic in DC, I kind of struggle with it a bit.
Yeah, same.
Because there's almost no defined strata or level.
There actually is. Like we have the quintessence, we have the endless.
So
they kind of
problem.
But how does that translate?
It's a problem for me.
Like how did they get here?
What is the guy doing here?
What is Spectre? What is Spectre doing at the same level as Isaiah
as Shazam? So, but in DC, in Marvel, and don't get me wrong, I think that sometimes they also mess it up a lot. But you have your construct, like you were saying, your eternities, your oblivions, your in between. Their level is way above the Asgardian level.
Then you get a better idea of their strata.
The way people can almost step up to that level would only be like Odin, and setting, so that's almost established. But with new gods, sometimes the new gods are at that level you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they're just at the
like a regular Earth human kind of
level.
Yeah.
It's superhero level. Yeah.
It's weird for me.
I mean,
but yeah.
is that the biggest problem people complain about with Darkseid? Darkseid that cannot hit Batman when he's doing some assault. And next time,
not with a punch, with his Omega Beam.
It's Omega Beam.
and then next thing, this is the same. That's like you talk about, like it's a fabric of the universe. It's Omega particle. It's like a god particle.
And now fabric is, and that same fabric of the universe is going to be entering. What's it called? Boxing tournament with everybody with Batman.
Oh God Almighty! Yeah, let's not talk about that one.
So it's always annoying when they flop.
That's the problem right there. That one you just said.
Yeah.
You're gonna be boxing.
So, okay, do we want to rate this one yet?
Yes,
Yes, please.
Okay. So for me, the long story, maybe 4.3.
Oh, okay.
4.3. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm going to buy the hardcover when it comes out the trade.
I'll give it 3.5. I think it's good. Yeah. I think it's very good, but I'm not sold on some of the things that's happening.
At the moment, I'm definitely on the 4.1 level with this.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I'll give it. So far, I'm on issue 8. I'll give it a 3.8. The extra 3 is for the arts.
Yeah. And I'm not a big fan of Ranvi. I won't lie, but this I'm really enjoying. When Ranvi was on Batman, I was shaking my head.
Yeah. And by the way, I like the backstory of how they came to be the siblings and stuff.
Yeah.
I actually like that.
The only thing I don't like about this book, and I guess what Keck said is what makes sense, to buy the completed edition. Every time a new issue comes out, I want to go and read the whole thing.
So for me, it was a good read. Yeah. So for me, it's a good read because I just read everything together in the last 2 hours. So yeah.
Okay. Should we just touch on Imperial really quickly?
I think we should wrap up. We've already done.
Yeah, we've done to us.
Any recommendations they want to recommend?
Well, I'll say to everybody out there listening, we are recommending these 2 books absolutely anyway.
Yeah.
Absolute Evil and The New Gods. For the other books, what is there anything you want to give a shout out to? I would say that I like
Imperial? Yeah.
Death of Silver Surfer. It's only 4 issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that as well.
There's a new one.
Yes. It's only 4 issues in at the moment.
Okay.
Dropping. Yeah. That's good. Let's see.
We've talked about Imperial. We've talked about Captain America last week.
Yes.
Lazarus Falling as well.
Did we talk about Captain America?
Recommending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've recommended these books last time.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let me see what
I will recommend Phantom Road. So I'm reading.
Okay.
Jeff Lemire.
So what is it? Phantom Road, Jeff Lemire.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is on issue 15 or 16, and it is a mix. I'm trying to see how I can quickly put in a quick summary. It's basically there's an artifact. There's an artifact that it is controlling. It's compelling people. So this artifact is compelling people to protect it and get it to a place called Golgotha, right? So think of it genuinely as it's like a shapeless rock, right? So when you touch that rock, the rock starts talking to you, and you can't leave. It is the ring from Lord of the Rings.
He likes those things.
It's the ring from Lord of the Rings.
I know, where do I know Golgotha from? Is that some?
It's from the Bible.
Place?
It's from the Bible.
Yeah.
It's also used a lot in comics.
Yeah, it's used in pop culture. It's popular this thing. So when you touch, it's like this. It's like the ring from Lord of the Rings. Like you can't let go of it, and it keeps telling you that you have to take it to one place. You have to take it to one place. Now, they also like Lord of the Rings. If you touch it, it can flip you to the other side of the world where there are still buildings and everything, but there's nobody.
Oh, so you go into that zone.
That zone, yeah. It's an empty world that has buildings, all the buildings that we have on Earth, but all the people that are there, there's nobody there.
It's like
And then you just
surfing. It's like
start
surfing. It's like surfing through worlds. Like when they put
Through
on the
worlds.
ring.
Yes, and then you
Yeah,
just
okay.
flip over to the other side. The buildings are there, nobody's there, but there are these creatures that are chasing you in that other world,
Okay.
Like the ring rates.
like the ring
Okay.
rates. Yes,
Yeah, okay.
and then but this is happening to so there's an FBI lady who is trying to uncover the story of what is going on, why are people, what's happening with this. So it has an element of like X-Files and Lord of the Rings in it, but
Okay.
I cannot recommend this enough. So yeah, read Phantom Road.
Phantom Road. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's like a secret organization that's trying to find it, and we don't know why they're trying to get their hands on that particular artifact or rock or whatever. So, yeah. Guys, next week, I think that's the final episode of
Gen
Gen V.
Gen V.
I believe so.
Then we promised Uluwale that TV series, comic books, or TV series based on comic book TV series from the 80s, 90s, and 70s that we've watched. Right?
Yeah.
Are we doing best and worst, or are you
Let's
going to run
do best and worst.
best and worst?
Yeah.
The ones that we enjoyed and the ones that are trash.
And
So
there are some. There's one that will qualify in both categories at the same time.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Comic
those
book,
are like the Wonder Woman 70s, Adam West Batman, the more recent ones from the 90s.
There's some two girls that were also driving like Batmobile type things. Did anybody ever know those? No, not Bird of Prey. No, not Birds of Prey.
Two girls in Birds of Prey. I thought they were
two women who also they were campy like Batman and Robin. Yeah.
If we're doing this, I'm going to use the opportunity to talk about Dark Angel. It's a comic book property as far as I'm concerned.
No.
But that was a movie. Okay, yeah, okay.
Is it comic book based off of it?
It's really not trying to push this a bit too far.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm announcing ahead of time.
Yeah, we're not doing comic book based off of it. We're doing it is based off of a comic book. So Firefly doesn't enter this. Thank you. So guys, join us next week, and that should be a really fun episode. I think we'll take some time to actually compile a list and talk about what happened. Okay, so episode, what was this one?
257.
257. Guys, remember to rate, like, subscribe. Just Geek It Out, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and see you next week today.
Yeah, see you guys later. Bye.
Good luck next weekend. Yeah, hopefully we get another weekend.
Another happy one.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you later.